children need our love and protection. Get involved. This theme, which absolutely represents everything we're about to do today, is one that we will long remember because you're our children. You need our love and our protection, and we have committed to being involved. And so today, in the spirit of inclusivity and being inclusive in the education of our beautiful children, we're here sharing this activity with our students. And so let me start by apologizing for having us starting later than we originally had scheduled. We're still awaiting some other persons. We appreciate where they're coming from and what they're involved in. You are just as important, just as valuable, just as critical to our process, and so I do apologize for that. Ladies and gentlemen, principal or members or friends from the media, parents or students or teachers, a warm, even though overcast outside, Jamaican welcome. This is the show for the afternoon as we talk to our youngsters, because guess what? They will be the ones leading us tomorrow. It's a simple fact of nature, because the older we get, the older they get, but they're still young. Have you ever thought of it? The question is always, how old are you? Never how young. But then we talk about our young people and this generation that will continue the trends that we're setting, and we're blazing a trail that is positive for them and allowing them to recognize their importance in this Jamaica land we love. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let us welcome Diana Jackson from Listomere as she comes to do prayer.
I can't see. 1 second. I need to see her. I can't see her. She needs to be on the screen. Our Father, we want to thank you for today, this beautiful day. We want to thank you for children. We want to thank you for the Ministry of Education, for parents, for teachers, and for the visitors, the children who are visiting. Bless us all. We ask for grace. Bless us, please, and protect us and love us. And protect us. Also, we're starting a project. Bless that project and bless all. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, one beautiful thing from this afternoon I'm very sure of is that many of us, like me, will leave here knowing more than love and prayer. You see, already I'm up on 1, so I'm gone 4, and I'm taking account. It's a very special edition of Conversation with our students. It's time for you to relax. Enjoy the afternoon. It's going to be rather short, yes, I know. But we have to send you home before all the changes that are occurring in the weather system takes place. So we'll be conversing with you. On your program, you see Icebreaker. And I was asking the question, is there any ice around? Yes? No? Madam GC is smiling. she understands where we're going. And so here is the icebreaker that I hope you can enjoy. I want you to join me as you sing for the rest of us. A very simple song. We'll do about four lines. And so follow me as I follow you with the signing, right? I believe the children are a future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Make it easier. Let the children's laughter reminds us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. Never found anyone to fulfill my needs.
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I believe no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because I'm love will fall inside of me. Love will fall. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
All right. What is your name?
My name is Janice Morrison.
And you attend?
I attend the Poppy High School.
So, Miss Janice, you're here with us at this very special edition of Conversation with the Children. What one positive word would you give to all of us here today?
To love one another.
Wonderful. Yes. Help here. Name?
Ryan.
Ryan. You attend Papine High and you attend?
Danny Williams School for the Deaf. Yes, sign in. No, sign in. Danny Williams School for the Deaf.
But I don't sign.
Yeah, you have to learn.
That's a good one. One positive word for everyone here today. Ah, you see? And this is love. How many words I'm gone? 5. Yes, love. Thank you. Yes, 6. Thank you. Your time. What is your name?
Kaji Westcott,
Oh, that's a beautiful name. And you attend?
Cadbury Court Special School.
Wonderful. One positive word for everyone here today.
You should love yourself.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Same thing for you.
Shania Bennett. And I attend Carver Court Special School.
One positive word for everyone.
Be respectful to everyone.
Wow. Help. So, I love your name. What is your name? And right. So, what is your name? And which school do you attend?
Sapphire.
Well, the good thing is I never had to sign that one. She has it here. Beautiful name. One positive
Lista
word.
Mayor Gilby High School for the Deaf.
List. And how do we say that?
LLM G LMG.
I believe that I am the future. Teach me well and I will learn how to sign. Your positive word for everyone.
We can do anything.
Wow. Wow. Did you hear the ice as it melted? Our beautiful children, they have so much to teach us. We want to welcome our friends from the Jamaica Constabulary Force at this time, and we ask those who will join us here to come at this time as we welcome our dancers from
Lista Mayor Gilby.
Yes. So make them feel welcome. I don't know what they'll be dancing to, but I can tell you they're gonna be doing a great job. Good afternoon. Yeah, man, go ahead. Hello. If you could speak with me.
Cause when your black is a big threat, never seen nothing like this yet. Such a pretty brown skin, when you see my melanin, you better show some respect. They can't contain me, no, so they wanna come change me, no. Cause when your black is a big threat, never seen nothing like this yet. Such a pretty brown skin. When you see my melanin, you better show some respect. They can't contain me, no. So they wanna come change me, no. It's a mental slavery, minimal bravery. I said the fix yet. So no, I won't lower my standards. So watch me fight for what's mine, who I am proud of. Whoa, whoa. You won't be taking what's mine, I don't play by my culture. Whoa. Out of many, one people all the same. Same color, blood flow through within. The strongest survive the human race. Only love will last along the way. Tell your children black is beautiful. To be alive is a whole lot of privilege. Education is the key to rule the world. You don't need to be white to be a pretty girl. Tell your children black is beautiful. How we now go beg for no privilege. Knowledge is the ruler of the world. You don't need to be white to be a pretty girl. When you're black, you is a big threat. Never seen nothing like this yet. Such a pretty brown skin. When you see my melanin, you better show some respect. They can't contain me, no. So they wanna come change me, no. It's a mental slavery, minimal bravery. May not see the fix yet. So no, I won't lower my standards. So watch me fight for what's mine, who I am proud of. You won't be taking what's mine, I don't play by my culture. Yeah. Tell your children black is beautiful. To be alive is a whole lot of privilege. Education is the key to rule the world. You don't need to be white to be a pretty girl. Tell your children black is beautiful. And we now go back for no privilege. Knowledge is the ruler of the world. You don't need to be white to be a pretty girl. You better show some respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep that applause going. It was beautiful, it was fun. And I can dance in sign too. Yeah. You see, young people, you can teach us so much, and you have so much to offer, and we can learn so much from you. One more time for... Right?
You'll be high school for the day.
Beautiful. We pause to welcome our friends from the Jamaica Constabulary Force because, of course, you know every day their lives are on the line for us. And I know there are some of you here who will join the ranks of the JCF in a few years. And so we want to pause and to acknowledge their presence and just say to them quickly, just tell us your name so that I can't do it, but we have someone who will.
Sergeant Devon Lambert from the Papine Police Station.
I'm Corporal Patterson, Kenneth Patterson, Papine Police Station as well. I'm also the SRO for Papine District here, including at the Papine High School and the schools surrounding in this district here.
Wonderful. And the beautiful lady sitting with these gentlemen of law enforcement is, of course, very special to me. And you'll hear why in 2 seconds. She'll tell you her name, the role she plays, and that's why I love her so much.
My name is Chevelle Reed-Leckey, and I am the guidance counselor for Listermere Gilby High School for the Deaf.
For all our panelists. And of course, guidance and counseling means a lot to me. It is through guidance and counseling that the Ministry of Education and Youth seeks to strengthen initiatives like these. And so our conversation with our students will be what they will be this evening. I now introduce all my panelists to tell you who each one is, the school he or she is from, and the conversation begins. Sapphire, we met you before. Just wave to them, my dear. Just wave to them. And share that beautiful smile.
I'm going to sign. I'm going to sign. My name is Aiden Neil. I go to the Listermere Gilby High School for the Deaf. My name is Jaden Richards, and I go to the Danny Williams School for the Deaf. My name is Zandre. Morant? Matt Dermott. I go to Danny Williams School for the Deaf. They're too far. Welcome.
Your time, Noel.
My name is Noel Prince. And I attend Carver Court Special School.
My name is Kimroy Parchment, and I attend the Salvation Army School for the Blind and Visually Impaired Children.
Wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, simple questions, a simple conversation. First question is, what is love? And so, let us ask our panelists, at least three of them, in your mind, in your experience, what is love? Sapphire, you want to go first? No? You want to go first, Noel? What is love? Oh, and to remind every one of us, every response you give will be okay with us. We're not using any pens. There's no right and wrong and oh, you don't know. It's a conversation we're sharing. And so tell us, in your view, in your mind, what is love?
Well, love is when you show kindness and caring to others.
Wonderful. Adrian Neal, would you like to share with us your understanding of love?
Love is when a person has a deep feeling of care for another person.
Wow. One more. Who else wants to share? What is your understanding of love?
My understanding of love is that how parents or your family or your friends take care of you as an individual or as a person.
Wow. I'm going to ask an adult who sees, who hears, to quickly say, what is your understanding of love? What is your understanding of love? Yes, you, in that beautiful pastel shade pink blouse, yes. What is your understanding of love?
My understanding of love from how he's grown up as a child is that God is love. And he created us in his image and his likeness. So, in turn, we're all God's children, and we're to love everybody. So, to me, God is love, and I love God, so I love everyone.
And really, that is no different from what our students are expressing and saying they want to feel this from their parents as well. And so I'll ask my panelists, this time I'll speak with Kim Roy. Can you tell us one way in which you can show love to your peers or your classmates?
By being kind to them. By being kind and generous and always give them positive thoughts or positive feedbacks.
Wonderful. So let's go to Zandre. We heard this powerful statement. The way we show love. How can you show love?
I show love to my family by helping my parents, doing chores, making my parents proud of me. Also helping other children, and that in itself makes love abundant and them love me.
Wow. This is serious stuff. Never you ever take for granted that our children are not very aware. Have you been listening to their responses? No wonder the theme is so profound. Children need our love and protection. Get involved. Beautiful. So, this other question for my panelists, and this time let's start with Alteria. Let's ask you first. Tell us, do you think that children need love?
Yes.
Why do they need love? Why do you think so?
They need love because they need love so they can feel happy all the time.
Adult, do you want to feel happy all the time? Even if you don't feel happy all the time, do you want to feel happy all the time? And you see how powerful love is. So let's affirm Atinia. Wonderful. But it's good to love, Sapphire. But what about protection? Do you feel protected?
Yes.
Yes? Who are some of the people in your life that ensures you are protected?
My driver, people who transport me home safely from school. Just to ensure that we don't meet in any accidents. That's one person who ensures that I'm protected.
No, this one is big. You have to make some noise, you have to shake, you have to clap, you have to do everything. Because, I tell you what, so many times we don't remember the drivers, we don't remember the caregivers, and that is just so powerful. Good job. Okay, so now here it is another lesson. I need to tell her good job. I need to sign good job. Ryan, you need to teach me. Good job. I know who is leaving here very bright today. All right. Jaden, do you feel protected?
Yes, always.
Always. Who are some of the people in your life that protects you?
My family and parents, they're always protecting me.
Great. Our children with special needs are no different because, truth be told, every child has special needs. They don't want to be felt sorry for or, oh, we sympathize. No, because they are competent, they're talented, they're gifted, they're intelligent, and we just simply need to stop and enjoy this conversation. Kimroy, is there any time that you don't feel protected? You're not sure. Is there any time on the road you don't feel so safe? Use your mic, sweetheart.
Whenever I am on the road, I know that God is always watching over me, so I am always protected.
We serve a great, big, wonderful God. We serve a great, big, wonderful God. He's always victorious, always watching over us. A great, big... Because Kimroy says he believes and he's confident that God is always watching over him. Can you make them feel, just feel like the celebrities they are today? Because they are celebrities. Oy. So, we love them enough to not weary them, No, sir, not at all, not at all, not at all. And you see the adults rearing to go. But I have some beautiful children with me. And so I want to ask one question from every single one of you. You will answer, and you will say to us, how do you feel when adults don't protect children? When you hear about it, when you read about it, when they tell you, when a child is hurt because the adults did not protect him or her, how does that make you feel? So, Zandria, we'll start with you, we'll come this way, and then we'll end with Kimroy. Go ahead.
Could you repeat the question?
When you hear that a child is hurt because an adult did not protect that child, how does that make you feel as a child?
I feel sad.
Ooh.
Where will they get the support from if they need it? Adults should sit down and have a conversation with them to ensure that they're calm and to ensure that they have a safe space so that they don't worry, so that their dignity will be intact, and their friends will make friends.
Wonderful. And I'm so happy this is being streamed.
And not to be sad every day, but to try to keep yourself happy and keep yourself positive.
Thank you. Jaden?
Could you repeat the question, please?
When a child is hurt because the adult did not protect that child, how does that make you feel?
If a child gets hurt, I'm sure that child will be very sad. And if they get hurt, when they get hurt, they'll be sad, but if not hurt, they'll be happy. And their family, parents, and friends will be, I'm so sorry, I'm very far, and it's hard to see.
They would feel sad for them too. Very, very good. No, this is thank you. Your time, Aiden.
I feel sorry and pity for that person who doesn't have any parents or doesn't have anyone to protect them because they feel like they're kids, they can't really protect themselves. And, you know, we have crime and we have a lot of things happening and there's not much protection, so I really feel pity for that person.
Yes, Sophia, your time.
What was the question again, please?
The child who gets hurt, how does that make you feel because the adult never protected this child?
I feel sad within myself because I know when a parent is negative, it hurts the child, and maybe they will learn negativity and it will impact their environment. So if there's no protection, maybe they'll become bullies and maybe hurt other people, maybe become suicidal. So I think they probably feel like their parents don't want them and things like that. So there are so many things that, you know, children harm themselves by cutting themselves, they become depressed. Those are the things that happen when they're sad or not protected.
Noel?
Well, I would feel sad for that person, and I would think that child needs some sort of justice.
Wonderful. Achille, your time.
I would feel sad, and I won't stop thinking about it for a very long time, so they will need help.
Okay.
I would feel sad and I would want to help that person. If I can, I would.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just listened to the doctors, the lawyers, our teachers, our attorney general, our agriculturist of tomorrow. I want you to show them some love in true Jamaican style. So we know we do this and then we make the noise. Because we're being inclusive. I'm thinking, how often do we do this? Because many times we get so much into a corner or into a standardized way of doing things that we miss out on some solid words from our children. And so each of you now, you're on TV, according to me. And so you're going to be telling the world one way in which parents should make children feel love and allow them to feel protected. So each of you, so you're sending a message to the adults. Give each person, each parent, just say to a parent, one way he or she can make a child feel loved and protected. So here is your message to the world.
If the parents parents should have respect. So we as children should be helpful, maybe wash the plates. And, you know, if we do our part, then the parents will protect and love us. And also they will help us with our homework and help us to ensure that we're prepared for school the next day. And our parents in turn will be proud, and that's how they'll give us love and protection.
Wonderful. Jaden?
Parents should... Please repeat the question again.
One way parents can show children that they love them and that they will protect them.
Parents should show love to their children I think parents should treat their child to fun activities at times and have a bond. So after the treat, we can go home and the parents can ask the child, you know, sometimes what they want to eat, their favorite food, and maybe the child can select that time, and the parents and the child will have love there.
Wow. I tell you, I'm just basking. Your time, Aiden.
Parents show love physically, affectionately. They show affection, not just saying I love you and carrying you out. They should make you feel it as well, not just say it.
Are you feeling it? Zafar?
1 second. 1 second. I think parents should support their children and encourage their children. Have fun with their child. Have child dates. Carry your child on dates. Carry them out. Have conversations with them. Speak to them so that if they have a problem, they'll be willing to talk to you. Be encouraging. Be fun. I think that's important, and that's something. Support is very important. Encouragement is very important. Not just saying I love you, but actually showing affection.
Wow. Noel, your time.
What I want to say to the parents in Jamaica that they should guide their child positively and keep on showing them how to do the right things all the time.
Wow. Algeria, your time.
You should treat them well, have fun with them, be supportive and motivated.
Wonderful. Kimroy, your time.
You should be supportive of your children. In the case of them doing a particular activity or a specific sport, you should be there to support them and don't be negative.
You know what to do. I tell you, you were treated to depth, sincerity, speaking from the heart, no holds bar from our special panelists. Zandre, Jaden. You have a double-barrel name because there's one and then Neil. Sapphire, Noel, Alteria, and Kimroy. There are many ways of doing several things. AD and Neil. Ladies and gentlemen, they came to us today from varying places, varying backgrounds. They never came to us on BWIA, Air Jamaica, or Caribbean Airlines. Some of them walked, they had drivers, but they got here. They fed you, they made you think, they made you laugh, they made you reflect on who you have been for so long as it relates to your children. And they sent the message to the world. Our parents must show respect, must take time to bond with us. Not just tell us they love us, but show it physically, be affectionate. They said to us, our parents need to understand this whole thing of encouragement, encouraging us to grow and to be who we want to be, they need to show respect. Our Jamaican parents need to do that to our children. The parents need to be not just encouraging and wanting to spend time, but show us the right way to go. And we just simply want them to love us. What a panelist. What a panel. Look at my panelist. I see positive things in their future with your support. Children need our love and protection. Get involved. One more time for our panelists, ladies and gentlemen. And so, of course, having been tuned in for so long, I know you have been saying, danced.
Mr. Gilby dance.
Oh, yes. I know that one. And you have been having fun. It's your time. Stand, please, for a minute. Let's see how quickly we can get this done. Yes, stand. Nobody not teaching me stand? Stand? Wow. We know you have been sitting for a while, and we need to ensure that as Jamaica moves and we remain healthy, healthy bodies, healthy minds. It's very simple. Just turn to the person next to you and say, I'm happy you're here. As soon as you do that, you may take your seat. Yes. You see, it brought a smile. And so,
You sure them not the adult resources?
And so it is that time when Sergeant Lambert, Corporal Patterson, and Mrs. Reed Leckie, will take some of our questions because they're the resource persons. You spoke to parents being affectionate. Let me put this to the JCF. We know there's the child diversion program. We know you have to deal with juveniles and children and minors and big people like me who don't have any behavior. But he wants parents of the world to show affection. As an officer of the law, is there any law that tells parents how best to show affection without getting into trouble?
Oh, yes, it is. It is. What I can say foremost, that parents plays a vital role with their children. And where it is concerned of these children to be protected, of the officers, we are here to protect, reassure citizens on a whole that we are here for them. These children sometimes, they really need the love and attention of their parents. They also need the love and attention of other persons, to include like the police out there, the police who sees them on the street, see that they need certain attention. We have to get contact with the family members sometimes in situations where these children are being bullied by others on the street. So the police plays a vital role in these children's life on a daily basis. As a school resource officer, I can tell you, we have a lot of challenges sometimes, but, you know, we are there for the children.
Let me see if I'm getting this right. You're telling my panelists, I tell you they are celebrities, you know. Oh, so you're telling my celebrities that to ensure the parent is there to show affection, you will protect them.
We are there to protect the children.
You're there to protect them.
There to protect
and they need
them,
to be assured.
And they need to be assured.
What about the parent who doesn't understand that when... So I have now become AJ Neil's mother. And tell us what you would do with me, guided by the law, if you saw this. I'm so happy he's not able to hear, because he's so sweet. And so for what I'm about to do to him, I'm so happy. Come on, man. I can't... Come on, boy. Galang, man. Galang. Galang, man. Galang. Me say, me no know where me get all him from, man. Me say, when me in that church I pray night, it look like God did gone out. That's why he didn't hear me. Me can't take this a pity no more, man. And the worst thing is, God know what my king can't hear, you know. Kai boy now no ears, you know.
Not at all, madam. That's the wrong approach. Wrong approach dealing with your children or child, because this affects them so much. You may not know this leads sometimes to children to commit suicide. You understand? And these are very serious things. You need to treat your child in an affectionate way, love, care for that child. If you are having problem, there are CDA, right? The police is there, and we can work in order to get things done.
You don't know this, boy. You don't live up for me yard. CDA, me tell us me a plant seed. We are going to tell me about CDA for officer. But what is the officer? But officer, you know, say out of what? A style me.
Miss, all right. Most of the times, the parents themselves need to be spoken to in a particular manner, because they are exhibiting what is happening maybe at home.
You see me, I have expert out here, so you can tell me about exhibit.
They are going through stress.
Yes, I go through stress. I'm glad you know, so me I go through stress. You want to take him for one day, you can't tell me about me I go through stress. Me look like me stressed to you. You know, see me Brazilian here all long. You know, see me expensive Prado. But officer.
It may not be financial stress. It can be other stress. And as a result of that, it trickles down to the child.
Give me a phone.
The police is saying...
Give me a phone. Come here, I forgot
that
to call
should be
the
a
commissioner
no-no.
about them a police. Commissioner? Yes, sir. Two police, sir. Of Papine, sir. They're styling me and stressing me. Yes, sir, because I was talking to my son, and him don't have any ears. And I was rebuking him, sir. And them telling me that I stress, sir. Oh? Which part? No one to call? And the commissioner of police this. Oh, CB chicken. Sorry, ma'am. It is very simple. It is because parents sometimes feel stressed and overwhelmed why they do what they do. But the police is reminding us that there are agencies that help is there for parents. And yes, parents, spread the word. You can talk to your police officers. They are exposed to the laws. They're exposed to the Child Care and Protection Act. They can help you find the help you need so that you don't have to be this parent. Thank you, officers. Madam Guidance Counselor. I think we have a guidance counselor right here in Algeria. And like she said, parents need to guide them in the right way. What say you, Madam Counselor? How can I guide my child in the right way?
Well, as parents, there are several things that you can do. Parents need to be the first role model of the children. Children live what they learn. And if it is they see negative, they'll in turn do negative. So start it from home. Show them the right way. Teach them what is right from wrong, right? But many times parents would say, you're not to do this, but then when the children look at them, they're doing exactly what they say not to do.
But me adult.
No, but...
Them a pitney.
Right. That's
do what
the thing.
I say, not what I do.
Always say that. However, what happens when they go out, when they're not in your presence, right? It becomes everybody else's issue. It becomes...
Stop. I would love you to repeat that statement.
When the children are not in your presence and they're out there doing negative, it becomes everybody else's issue.
Stop. Are we seeing that in Jamaica?
Yes.
Sometimes some things seem very simple, and we're not even conscious enough to recognize. So you'll say it one more time for the world.
When children are not in your presence as parents, what they do on the outside, especially if it's negative, it is all our issue.
It becomes everybody's issue. And sometimes my beautiful children get caught in the middle of it. So, I love it. I remember you very well, Zandre. When you help to do the chores at home, parents should appreciate that and show respect. So let me go to the fathers on the panel. What chores do you like or do you enjoy? When your child completes that chore, your child gets away with everything after that.
Well, for me personally, no child should get away with everything. There must be some boundaries, and you can reward them in various ways. You don't have to give them extravagant gifts. You can just take them out for a date, just to have a one-on-one conversation away from the home, and encourage them to keep on doing what they're doing. Because it's their responsibility, and it molds them to be greater adults when they reach that stage.
I love to award my child, at least, when he does his work. And
Chores.
Well, and it's chores, right. I take him out and give him some nice times out there, with his friends and all of that. Just encourage him. That's when he comes home, he knows that he has these chores to do. He has to do them in time, because when daddy gets home, I want to see everything done.
Okay.
Yes.
I appreciate the fact that you spoke to no child should be allowed to do everything. And sometimes parents get carried away because the chores have been done, then, oh, go ahead. But we must maintain those boundaries. And yes, the chores are done. And I'll reward you and award you, and I'll take you on the dates, and I'll have fun with you. But it doesn't mean because you're completing the chores that it means you get away with everything. Then truly, your parents are not really showing that love. And so may I ask my panel at this time, in 30 seconds or more, our theme this year, a very powerful one. Children need our love and protection. Get involved. What would you say not just to parents, but to your colleagues, as they themselves are parents physically, biologically, emotionally, spiritually? What do you say to us adults as it relates to this theme for Child's Month 2023?
Well, I think parents should get on board, be a part of their kids' life, encourage them in the right way, mold them, because they are going to be the future. So as parents, we just need to be there and give them the tool so that they can be that perfect or almost perfect individual when they grow up. Thank you.
So I think parents are to play a particular role in their children's life. Let them know that you love them, yes, and at all times. Sometimes these children might behave in a particular way, but you as the parents, you know that you are to deal with this child or children in a compassionate way, some loving way. Let them know that you love them. And you say this to them at all times. And you will get positiveness from these children.
All right, so my bit, it's time for us to take off the blinkers. The eyes only focus on our own children and not focus on our neighbors' children, and to just do our roles. It's not only the children that are here, they're not mine. However, it is my responsibility to take on that role. If I see something that's wrong, you speak to them about it. If there's something that is good, you give them praises. So it's time that we all just show the kids what is it they ought to see and what is it they ought to know, so that the future Jamaica, it is positive for us all.
Thank you so very much, and let them feel like they were a part of what we were doing. Ladies and gentlemen, it has certainly been my pleasure hosting this conversation with our students. Just remember that love in any language, straight from the heart, it pulls us all together, never apart. And so from the Lister Mayor Gilby School here in Papine, and from your station, wherever it is at work that you are, we want to thank you for joining us. We'll see you next year this time as this wonderful conversation continues. Bear in mind, for just being such an awesome audience, we do have refreshment for you on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, walk good, take care. Our society, our country, our children, let's love and protect. I do so, thank you.